What gave you the culture shock?
You don't like eat and walk here or drink and walk here.
Everyone's walks so slow.
The eggs.
Being given a plastic bag.
Alarms, like tsunami warnings or something. If we're going down, we're going down together.
Hey guys and girls on Ash Japanese, it's your flashy but warm fashion reporter Kathy Cat, and today we're gonna go hit the streets of Tokyo and ask the foreigners in Japan about their culture shock. It's the gift that keeps on giving, so let's go and Ash Japanese. Hi guys, where are you from?
Australia.
First time, second time, third time?
My second time, his first time.
So you're the one who's showing him the ropes now?
I guess.
Yes. Okay. So now that you're here in Japan, this is your second time, but this is your first time. I hope you both can share with me one culture shock thing you had.
Compared to Australia, Australia is very laid back in the sense of when you go into a shop, they still do a polite greeting, but it's more so just the, hey mate, how's it going? What do you need? How can I help? There's no formality to it. It's all very happy-go-lucky, kind of friendly. Whereas here, it's all very polite. Everyone treats you with respect. Not so much in Australia.
Why don't you wait, no respect?
Not no respect, but I mean, depending on the place.
Okay.
But there's definitely still respect, but nothing compared to here.
So you were shocked by the respect?
Yes, yeah, big time.
Okay. What was your first culture shock?
I don't know if it's like maybe it's like kind of a culture thing, but you don't like eat and walk here or drink and walk here. I think that was the biggest one for me personally, yeah.
How did you find out about that?
Just online, I think, yeah. And then just you can't see anyone walking and eating here, yeah.
Okay, reverse culture shock though. If you get like a small thing to eat, like crepes or something, you are actually allowed to walk with those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Awesome.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Depending on the food and the area you are, tabearuki is kind of still okay. But it shouldn't be like a burger or a sandwich kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Very good to know. Thank you.
Can you confirm? Japanese person confirmed.
Amazing.
Yeah, cool. Very cool.
What gave you so far a culture shock?
When we went to Kyoto and Osaka, everyone's walks so slow. It's just because like in Australia, everyone's fast-paced, everyone's running around, moving so fast. So it's like, I guess for me, that's like my culture shock. But everyone here is so nice. Like it's
Nice but slow.
nice but slow, that's right.
So the slow walkers are a problem?
Yeah, but like honestly for me, it's like it's a holiday. You need to relax for a bit, kind of like stop being like, rushing and everything like in Australia. So other than that, like honestly, Japanese people are like literally the nicest people I've ever met.
Get all the good experiences.
Yeah.
But I'm curious now, what kind of face does she make when people walk very slowly in front of her?
Oh, for her it's not as bad. For me it's terrible because I got the because I'm the fast walker. I've got the long legs, and but honestly it's not too bad. The thing that probably surprised me the most was how accommodating, and how good the service is from all the local Japanese people. Even like random people walking by. They're willing to help you out with whatever. Yeah, so yeah, very nice, very accommodating.
What gave you the culture shock?
The eggs wrapped up in like they're just like sealed tight, and they've got soy sauce all over them. That was a bit random. Yeah.
Can you explain?
Oh, I don't know. They're just boiled eggs inside of a packet, and they're sealed tight. Like that's it. I haven't had one yet, but that was a bit weird. We don't have just eggs sitting in our shops at home. So yeah.
It's like a single egg?
Two. I saw two. Two in a packet. Yeah.
What gave you the culture shock?
I think being given a plastic bag in a grocery shop because they've been banned for years in Australia. So we haven't had plastic bags in forever. So that was funny.
What was her reaction? What was your reaction?
Nothing crazy. It's just haven't seen one in ages. So I kind of forgot about them.
What do you use in Australia?
They're all paper or cardboard. Yeah. Or you take one from home and you reuse it. Yeah, so just very different.
The return of the plastic bag.
Yeah. People really appreciate it when you like use their language,
Oh.
which I think like fair enough, because it's kind of rude if you just go up and like talk to someone in English assuming that they speak English.
But I think it's very quiet, like considering how big of a population it is and like how many tourists and everything. It's a very quiet city. Yeah. Except the fire brigades sound like alarms, like tsunami warnings or something. And
Tell the funniest story
the fire
ever.
brigades. I was woken up in the middle of the night at like 12 o'clock because there was a fire brigade going by, and I like woke Marissa up, and I was like, we're about to die. Like there's an earthquake happening right now because they're so loud and they sound like.
And there's like, when the alarm is going off, there's also someone speaking over a megaphone, and we were so confused. We were like, "Oh my goodness, is this some kind of warning or something?" And then she woke me up, and I was like, and then we
fire
like checked
brigade.
outside, and it was the fire brigade, and we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, they talk in Japan. The fire brigade talks. That's not a thing, right?
A big difference. Yeah, huge culture shock there.
So wait a second. You heard it and you woke her up?
Yeah, I was like, if we're going down, we're going down together. But it was just a fire brigade, so it's all good. And now I know not to stress.
In the bathrooms, there's no towels to dry your hands, so it's always really cold on my hands.
And the water is generally cold too.
Yes, it is. It's so cold. Yeah. So
What do you do when you like end up with like wet hands in the bathroom?
my jeans? Yeah, just wiping my jeans because it's really cold.
Good point.
Just how uniform everything is. All the like when you change the sides which side you walk on up the stairs on the escalators, it's really confusing. Because some stations you'll go on the left, some you'll go on the right. So yeah.
Yeah, there are rules for that, but they do change.
I feel like it's not a shock, but the bins, there's like none. No bins.
What do you do with your trash?
Keep it in our bag.
Plastic bags, yep. Yeah.
Are you having some trash with you right now?
Yeah, I've got my old Red Bull can.
Just carrying it around all day?
Yeah, I have been. Yeah, it's waiting till I get back to the hotel to put it in the bin.
What did you find as a culture shock?
I think how no one talks on the train. It's silence, yeah. People talk on the phone back home on the train, but not here.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different.
So did you like notice that? Like you're the only ones talking on the train?
Yeah. We stopped talking because no one else was talking, so
You noticed that, so that's very aware. You read the room.
yeah, read the room, that's right. Yeah.
The other night at the restaurant, we were going to get chicken skewers, and they had like the gizzards and the liver of the chicken. Yeah, because we don't have that at home. No.
Gizzards,
Yeah, no, we don't have them.
liver.
Yeah, no, we haven't got them near where I'm from.
There's also one that just does chicken skin.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That was better than the insides.
Cottage, there's a cottage one as well.
Oh, it should stay in your knees.
Probably the people like dressing up in very exotic costumes. You don't get that. You don't get that in Australia at all.
People in costumes, where did you see them?
Well, probably around the main Shinjuku, probably around the main streets there. Sort of around the clubs, or anywhere like the big anime stores or whatever.
Random costumes in Shinjuku?
Yeah. Saw, what was it? It was a Godzilla one this morning.
Like there's a Godzilla one. They're having a photo shoot this morning, and probably just like the fashion in Japan is like very different. And I tried to like come up with like an outfit that's like kind of fitting for Japanese people, because like I don't wear like what their fashion sense is in Australia. So I tried to it's very cool. Like honestly, like fashion sense, amazing, 10 out of 10.
So you're trying to be a bit more fashionable because of Japan?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Any kind of item you've seen that gave you a culture shock?
Literally about 100 meters down that street, I saw a shirt and a shirt, which you don't see that in Australia. So that was a bit of a shock.
That was like just a touristy t-shirt place?
Yeah. Just one of the side stores on one of the streets. I was a little taken aback, but it is what it is.
Well, did it have like a logo on it of like some place, or just like very graphic imagery?
Not a logo. It literally just had the words across it with a little anime girl on it. And the other one was, what was it, Japan? But yeah, that was different. Funny though. Good.
Random items. What's the most random item you've seen?
I don't know about random, but just all the just so many naked advertisements. Yeah, probably that.
Right, I get it, because Australia has really high censorship, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's just out in the open here. I'm like, whoa. Yeah.
Culture shock.
Yeah, for sure.
How does that feel coming from Australia, where everything is very censored?
It's different because it depends on where you live. So if you live near, say, the beaches, you'll see people walking through the shopping center in just like bikinis or like no shoes, shirtless, just going to get food from the grocery store. But there's nothing graphic in terms of like what I will see on like the gimmick shirts here, because you don't see people wearing these shirts that actually live here. It's more foreigners that will find them and go, oh, that's hilarious, I'm going to bring that home.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I can't help but think like kids are just walking past like all this stuff. So it's a little bit weird, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So
Another culture shock I recently heard about was actually that if you marry, you change your name once, right? If you change it a third time, for example, say you split and you marry again, you cannot return to the grave of your parents. So that's a serious deal here in Japan. So a lot of people, if they marry and split, revert their name to the original name to not be separated from their parents so much. And then if they remarry again, that's when that then will work out, and then you can decide whether you want to be in the grave with your current partner or your parents again. That is very confusing. That's a part of Japanese culture that I didn't know, and I've been living here for 11 years. But there's more things that surprise people in Japan, and they're right over here. Click that video for more. Thanks for checking out Ash Japanese. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!